Hey, I'm Birdman.
I'm Bruce.
Time to get on target at
The Hub. Here we are. Okay.
It's COVID day 6,543.
It's it's not post-COVID yet, because that's a new term. I'm trying to get the terms down.
Post-COVID?
Yeah.
So it'd be BC, before COVID. Oh no, we can't use that. That's already used.
that is used. But it can be used again because people want to forget about that. So
And AD, after everybody dies. No.
can't use that either.
Yeah, sorry.
We've already had that one pandemic before, the big one. Okay. And look, we don't want to make light of that, but it's interesting.
Which just
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so today, we've had some questions.
Got a big gun here, man.
It's a big gun, yes. So basically we have an AR type 15, basic AR-15. If we kind of hold it up like this, you want to hold it great.
Sure.
So this is the configuration of a basic gun. The main difference between this and the original is that this rear sight handle will actually come off.
Oh yeah.
But the front is still, it's called an A2, that's what they call it, A2 front sight,
Okay.
which is actually part of the gas block.
Oh, cool.
Now, on this one, you notice it's still got the bayonet lug.
Right.
Now, there's a little
does.
adapter you can put on there, and you can put a little light on there if you want.
You put a light on your
Yeah, if you
bayonet.
want.
Yeah.
So that's an A2 front, and so basically, if you look at it, it's got adjustable height elevation on the front.
Okay.
There's a tool for that. Now, you go to the back, I think this is called an A4, the handle, and you notice it has a windage adjustment here, and it also has an elevation adjustment here. And the thing is, it's like Skinner sights calls these type of sights winged sights.
Okay.
Which means they're kind of winged with a metal protection. I think that's what we're going to call it. So why I like these for a basic gun, it teaches people to shoot by using regular sights.
Right.
And there's no batteries to die. If I drop this on the cement, which I don't want to because there's not a lot of scratches on it yet, this sight won't be.
Take it outside and throw it.
Just throw it on the ground. Anyway, the sight is going to be protected on the front.
Right.
And the sight on the rear is protected inside that metal handle. It's a good way to learn, okay? And this particular company, if I'm pronouncing it right, Palmetto.
Palmetto.
Palmetto. I don't
Like
have
a palm. Can you say palm?
No, it's P-A-L.
Yeah, P-A-L. Palm. P-A-L-M.
Pal.
Palmetto.
Okay.
Palmetto.
I can't, go on. Say it real quick. Twice.
He's trying to palmetto
Okay, say
it, and it's palmetto.
Say it backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Mempla.
Empla. Lop.
Okay.
Lap. Yeah.
So Palmetto, now
Memla.
they're known for less expensive guns, and they sell a lot of parts. People
Right.
want to build their own gun, which is okay if you want to learn. But they also make a full gun, and this was actually sold by them as their gun.
Oh, cool.
So it's all their parts.
So
we can take a look. Let's just shoot. Ready? Okay, now what that,
You took a while to get to the shoot.
yes it did. It took a while to do the shoot. Now, what that shows is normally at that kind of a short distance,
Right.
you want to be 2 or 3 inches low to be on at 100 with the .223 5.56 caliber is kind of on its way up. So you notice it's down a little bit. The group isn't that great, and that if you take a look at these sights, the rear there has 2 different ghost rings, a peep, which I can't see,
Right. You can't
and they
see
have the
peep?
ghost ring, which is the large
The
one.
larger one. Okay.
Yeah, and so when you put the larger one up, and if you're over 21,
Right.
maybe I'm trying to find excuses.
I
But
think you're seeking excuses.
seeking,
What's
yes.
the other one? The other one's.
The other one's a small peep.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and that's going to make it a little bit more accurate for distance. But these were always designed just for a few hundred yards, you know. But for a basic gun for somebody, it's pretty unbelievable. Now you saw the shoot. It's only as good as the person that does the shooting, of course. But this one has adjustable stock. This is kind of a factory gun.
Right.
I think it's in the $500 range. Believe it or not, $500 to $550 for this. Everything else in this category is going to be about 7 to 9.
Right.
Configured like this.
Okay.
So how we're going to rate it? Category representation, we're going to give it an A because I like these. We use them in class, and it's good to get people used to it. All the rest of the stuff is universal, basically.
Right.
This one, you'll notice, is not the carbine length grip. It's a mid-length. It's a little bit longer.
Yep.
So you get different lengths of that. Manufacturer's history. Now, this is a I don't know what to say about it. There's been some ups and downs with the company in the past with some of the quality. So some of it's B, some of it's C. Everything I've seen lately, guys that have bought the parts from them and put them together, they all work. So we're still going to give it a B just because of, of the history. We don't know. So safe handling.
Just so you know, down in Georgia, we used to call the big cockroaches palmetto bugs. So that's how I know.
Oh,
that.
yes. Didn't they used to hang out around the pools?
Yes.
They were big.
They're huge, and they fly. Yeah. So.
Yes, and in Florida, too, I think they had those.
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me. So intuitive safe handling, it's an AR15. Same fire controls, same safeties. We give it an A. It's pretty simple to learn. Carry options. This one is designed for a strap, as you notice. It doesn't have any quick releases or anything. You'd have to do things, and that's not really set up for that. It's a basic gun. So carry options, we're going to give it a B.
Okay.
In fact, some of these come with a strap. I didn't see this originally, so I don't know if it came with a small strap. I know Wyndham comes with a strap. Function, of course, we only shot it 10 times. It worked. Feel, it feels just like a basic AR.
Yep.
So it gets an A for that. Cost, it's going to get an A because this is a pretty inexpensive gun for one that's from a manufacturer that's all put together and works. Shootability, shoots for what we give it. The only reason it's getting a B instead of a higher rate, because it gets a real good rating because of the cost. It's a history, just a little bit.
Right.
It's almost like your carry gun. You know, what do we usually do with carry guns? We have a gun that's got a history.
Right.
Just because we're looking for excuses why we might be able to not be able to use it right. So we don't want that excuse. So we give it a B. I'd like to give it more, but maybe we'll play with it for a while and see more about it. But value-wise, it's unbelievable. Just a great gun. So there is an inexpensive gun out there. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about ARs because we're doing more and more classes on ARs now. And there's some reasons I love them for home defense. This is categories home defense.
Yep.
We can talk about penetration, but when we start to talk about it and find out that 9mm go through as much sheetrock as one of these, you may change your mind. But we look forward to doing that.
My dad just did an AR pistol as a home defense gun. So being older, it was easier, more stable.
Yeah. And the other thing is we always talked before about statistics of missing with handguns versus this. The FBI and the police department with these type of guns are around 80% hits as compared to 20% hits with a handgun, which is really shocking.
Cool.
Yeah, so anyway, that's it for today.
Awesome. Hey, still lots of guns in stock?
We're very busy and very happy, and we're really thankful for the people trusting us to teach them. They're coming into the stores. Both the stores are swamped with classes, and we really like that and appreciate it. And if we can help, questions?
Yep.
More questions on training. We're going to do a little bit more training stuff. We'll get into more of this stuff and into shotgun and get into the 3-gun kind of a thing.
So I went to answer the 22 long versus a 17 HMR, and somebody actually posted a really good response. So thanks for that. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Was that for what, the 22 what?
The 22, the
22 mag,
17 HMR. They were like asking why even bother with that round, and it sort of explained it. So, hey, make sure you're checking out thehub.com, thehubaz.com, sorry, website, the Facebook pages, and the Instagram. And stop on by and say, hey, I'm Birdman.
And I'm Bruce, and be safe.
Thanks for subscribing.
Yes. Thanks for the questions.
Yes.
All of them.
I will be doing a follow-up, I think, on a 2-year on the Alien Gear holster. Somebody asked me about that. So,
yes.
Cool.
Somebody asked me the other day about that. Thank you.